How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today is day one of fitting the Samsonas Sequential into my MA70 Supra. So basically just going to see how much the tunnel etc. we've got to cut out to actually get it to fit, and hopefully measure out the drive shaft as well would be good, so that can start to get made. Anyway, let's get into it. About to try and chuck the Samsonas in for the very first time. Just gonna lift her up and I don't know, check body clearance and see if everything's gonna clear. And look, it's Willie. He does exist. G'day. I didn't make him up. Well, all of about 30 seconds in, we've hit the first hurdle. Yeah.
Scott's gonna get very friendly with an angle grinder. So.
They're gonna have to get cut out. Those bits cut off. Yeah, we won't focus too hard on the on the old right hand side there. I'll stand here so you can't see the massive hole that I put in it when I ripped out a spot weld. But yeah, time to chuck the gearbox back up and see if it fits. We've got a little bit closer. There's definitely still going to be some beating around there, and shifter linkage is going to hit up there, so that's going to need to be cut out. Let's do it bit by bit, and then once it's finally in, tidy it up. But yeah, still got a little bit further forward to go, so that'll help with that clearance a little bit up there. But yeah, I don't think this was supposed to fit in here.
There we have Scott with his favourite tool.
It could be a little bigger.
I reckon you could be a panel beater.
Did you have those pliers?
Yeah, I think I might have put them back in the toolbox.
No.
That's what happens when I usually put things back in the toolbox. They're not actually back in the toolbox. How many bits of interior did you cut through?
I actually don't think I cut any.
Well done.
I do have an earth cable.
Sweet.
Oh, there we go. Hopefully that enormous hole is enough, and we should be able to get that in place. Well, there we go. It is almost clearanced enough. Just need to do a little bit more around the shifter linkage and then repair the botch job I did on the right hand side. For that, the Samsonas Sequential and a mk3 Supra with a 7M GTE. Right, so while the gearbox is sort of in place, gonna try and work out our drive shaft. So what we're doing now is measuring the angle, so that's been zeroed off of the diff. Then the angle of the gearbox, if I can hold that straight. So it's about 0.4 of a degree difference. So just going to clearance a little bit more up there so we can push the back end up a little bit more to try and get those to exactly the same angle so we don't have any issues with the universals binding up or anything like that. And then yeah, just going to do a quick measure from there to there and send that down to the shop and get that drive shaft made while we carry on with everything else. So we're pretty well clearanced now to go up. I'm just going to, next time it's out, hammer that out a little bit to give us a bit more room by that rod end. So just taking the measurement for the drive shaft. What we're going to do now is, well, he's got a bit of pipe that's pretty much the right length for a mock-up, just to measure the drive shaft angle that way, and just double check with the guys down at the drive shaft shop that that's not going to be too much of an angle and too much of a problem. But for the first day, I'm pretty happy with what we've got done. Like it's there, it's kind of sat there. There is still a hell of a lot of work to be done. Obviously mounting plates and things on to do gearbox cross member, and then all the clutch stuff. But so to have this in and be able to measure the drive shaft on day one, I'm pretty happy.